Welcome to Sauce in the City, the 9 o'clock magic hour. I know y'all thought I was going to say plus one party, but we are doing something a little different today. This is the My Turn for Comedy. It is the 12-week virtual comedy series where you make money for your funny. That's right. Why not? It's the one and only show where you can definitely come and leave with more than you came with. Not very normal. If you guys want to tune in to us in your living room, comfy on your couch, you can reach us by accessing your Roku device or a friend that has one. And if you don't have a friend that have one, I have a couple of friends. Hit me in the inbox and I'll see what I can do. Next, you're going to download the UBSN TV app. It is free. It is free 30. It is free all day. Please make sure that it is the one thing that you pick up this week because it doesn't cost you anything. And then if you do everything right, you will get to this little button right here, which bears our logo. Sauce in the City, we work very hard on it and we're very proud of it. And once you push the button, you will be hurled into our world of comedy. Think that I'm lying? Never. Watch this. First up, we want to introduce to the screen Lloyd Legacy Sharp. We haven't seen you in a million years. How are you, sir?
I'm doing all right.
Very
May
good.
I just say,
You may say whatever you want, sir.
okay, fair enough. I just wanted to say that I was here when all of this kind of started, well before the pandemic made it necessary. And I remember telling you, this is crazy enough that it just might work. And look where you are now.
Look
Told
where
you.
we are, sir, because I definitely couldn't have made it without your shining face up in my space. So stay tuned and let's get to the rest of the cast. Hey Randy, how are you, sir?
Good, Brenda. How you doing? Oh,
I am I am doing fantastic, Randy. And you asked me a question, which is how am I doing? So the response is I'm doing great. Now you can say the rest. What did you say?
I'm always happy to be here with you and everybody.
I'm always happy to see you. You're my resident white guy. My one thing that's great about Florida, the one redeeming factor, and also I think every black person's reparation. So welcome, Randy. Stay tuned. Next up, we have Lisa D. My girl. Hey, girl.
Hello, everybody. Lisa D here. Yes, and let me tell you, if you want some money, you better be funny, honey. You better be funny.
Lisa, I that's why I was so happy when you said that you would be participating in the show because I do know that if they are not funny, my money is safe with you.
Say, because I ain't giving. You better be funny. You
You
better
better
be
be funny.
funny.
You better make her laugh. You
You
better
better.
make her laugh. Next up, we have my girl Henny B. Look at you, girl. You look good.
Hey, darling. I'm so happy to be here with my family. I'm so happy.
We are so happy to see you. I don't even think that the audience even understands how happy we are to see you.
Aw,
Um, you look good, you
thank
sound
you.
good, and
Thank
I
you.
can't wait to get the funny going. And please don't give him my money. At least
Look,
make him work for it.
If he don't make me laugh, he don't get no cash.
Ooh, it almost rhymed. We're gonna have to figure that out. Next up, we have Virginia Diaz Harper.
Yay!
Hi. Hey girl, hey.
Congratulations on our inaugural show.
I know. Isn't it exciting to see how we've grown over the years?
It's amazing.
It is
It's
amazing.
amazing.
And you just keep looking better and better every episode. So I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. We finna get some funny. Next up, we have Stan Tennell. I hope I got that right. Hi, Stan.
Hello. Yeah, you got it right. How's everybody doing?
I'm
Good.
I am doing fantastic. He left the room for me to say how I was doing. I'm doing fantastic, Stan. It is good to see you on the screen. Welcome as the newbie in the room. I think the newest one. So welcome. We're about to have some fun. Next up, we have comedian G Day. What's going on, G Day?
What to do, y'all? It's your boy comedian G Dang, sauce to the city as always. Happy to be here, ready to get this in with my family. Marcus, he gonna bring that heat, hopefully. If not, we gonna sting his ass. Ain't no ain't no lay down beds around here, nigga. You gotta earn the collar around these parts. You have to earn your bedding around here, dude. Love you, man. Easy
I
call.
love it. Easy call. And we have one more person in the studio, but he is not on camera. So we'll just bring the man of the hour to the screen. Hey, the infamous Marcus Creekwater.
What's going on, people? How y'all doing? Appreciate it for giving me the opportunity and all that stuff like that there yonder. Hope
Oh,
y'all laugh, get some money.
hey, you ain't gonna be able to just drag my money out of me. You ain't gonna just be able to drag my money out of me. You're gonna have to work for it. You're gonna have to work for it. But I am so glad that you have joined us because I cannot wait to get to these 3 minutes. But I'm gonna sneak it in on you. I ain't gonna let you know when I'm ready. I'm gonna just throw it in the show, and I'm gonna just need you to catch on to it, and I'm gonna need you to roll it out and remember our conversation on the phone. You got me?
Okay.
Okay. Now we have Dr. Budsy on the screen. How are you, sir?
I'm doing very well. Today was very well. I'm reopening our barbecue restaurant here. I make doctor. It's doctor. Anyway, I'll tell you at another time when I have a lot more time to talk about myself. But if you like barbecue, come visit us at the First Church of Texas Barbecue.
Okay. So anyway, Marcus Creekwater, because this episode is about you. And I think I explained that in the green room. So we're gonna just keep it focused on you. Let's explain to the audience who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond about the rules. We are going to do my turn for comedy, which is going to give you 3 whole minutes to tickle our funny bones. You got me?
Dig that.
Okay. You get $1 for every screen that turns on.
Okay.
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 Or if you happen to turn everybody on, I didn't mean to turn you on. Oh, sorry. Wrong show. If you turn on all the screens, you get 25 whole dollars. Are you ready to get this started?
Draw.
Yeah, I just bet you are, but it ain't that easy. Next segment is called the Spotlight. Spotlight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about the spotlight, yo. Do. And work that fingers to okay. Anyway, I'm working on my singing lessons, so everybody give me a break. But in this segment, we love to highlight different places, spaces, food, people, comedians, whatever we are talking about this day. And on this particular episode, we would like to highlight some of the shows that we have coming up that Marcus, you probably could get on if you gave it a shot. I don't know. First up, we have Laugh Till It Hurts, September 17th, comedian Hugh Baby's birthday comedy show, and he will be throwing the birthday bash for himself and getting it all together over there down in the NC area. And let me tell you, he wants all of you guys to come along if you can. So here are the details. Sponsored by comedian Hugh Baby. If you want the address, please get at me in my inbox or in the comments, and we will make that happen. Next up, we have That's My Producer with my friend and your friend, nattrail.com, aka I am Nattrail. This is where your girl budded as a co-host, and this is the show that I got my start on. So shout out to That's My Producer. This comes on BU Radio Network, and this comes on tomorrow and or Thursday, August 18th. Yeah, tomorrow at 10 a.m. So you guys make sure you check my boy out. And if you guys need the link, make sure that you just let me know. I'm here to provide. Next up, we have the Almost Red, White, and Blue Comedy Tour. This is with our friend Dwayne White. We love you, Dwayne. Thank you so much for bringing your funny to our stage. So I had to showcase your flyer. Please get at this show. Josh Blue, already off the cuff, is one of the funniest comedians I've ever seen on TV. Dwayne White is one of Sauce in the City's very own. So make sure that you guys go out and support him. Last up, but certainly not least, is, yes, that's me. Brenda Brown is now a member of Yizer Wi-Fi TV Network. And so we want you guys to welcome the Yizer family in with us, because they were so gracious enough to welcome us in with them. So with that being said, and without shedding a tear, we're going to get on to the fun part of the show. Are y'all ready to get on to the fun part of the show after the spotlight? Whoa, 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 whoa. Next up is Getting to Know You. I was waiting for my backup, but that's okay. Getting to Know You segment is where we ask our comedic cast a whole host of funny questions and see if they can give us whatever answers that they come up with. May not always be true, but are always funny. So let's get it started. You guys know that sports is coming up. It's time for us to get down. And yes, it's football, but I like basketball too. And I saw this story, so I want to know. You have to absolutely get rid of one of these. Will it be the awesome Magic Johnson, Steph Curry, the dad of the year, or Michael Jordan, the beast? What say you, Lloyd Legacy Sharp?
Well, it's pretty simple, even though I don't want to have to choose. If I had to pick one, Steph Curry's got to go, because if it wasn't for people like Michael Jordan or Magic Johnson, there would be no Steph Curry in the first place.
Oh my God, I don't know if we're going to be friends after this episode. Randy Holton, one of these got to go.
Steph Curry's got to go. He's not tall enough. I'm like 6'2".
Oh, Randy, no. Lisa D, come on, man. One of these got to go. Unmute yourself, my dear.
I am keeping Steph Curry and I am keeping Michael Jordan. And they all got gone. Him and Cookie can go and make cookies. I'm keeping Curry. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's my friend right there. All right, Henny B, one of these has got to go. Who will it be?
Well, I'm gonna say Michael Jordan because I'm Team Juanita and he wasn't acting right. So Jordan gotta go. And his shoes too high. His shoes are too high. He got to go. I like Steph. I like yellow. So Steph can stay.
Oh, I love it. See, now these are my people. I was beginning to think, was it just me or what? All right, the infamous Marcus Creekwater, one of these has got to go.
That's easy. Magic ass, I hope this nigga's a magician because he finna be up out of here like Showtime. Get that shit up out of here.
I love it. All right, Virginia Diaz Harper, one's got to go.
I only saw two. I did not realize that Magic was in there on the right side. Shit. Okay. If all three now that I see, and one of them has to go, or only one that I get to keep?
One has to go.
Shit. You know, Magic, damn, you taught me a lot about HIV and AIDS and shit. I respect that. If it wasn't for me wearing Jordans, I wouldn't have ever gotten laid. But Seth and Aisha shit, I'm all about it. Show me some more of that Seth and Aisha shit. Give me. The other two can just walk on by into the 90s. It's all good. Bye.
Oh my God.
Bye, Michael.
Stan,
Bye,
one of
Magic.
these has got to go.
Jordan. That's easy. A man that has that much money still can't dress. He's got to go. He's got to go.
I love it. All right. How about you, comedian G Dane? One of these has got to go.
I'm from LA. Damn it, how dare you talk about magic is the closest thing to a walking Jesus. All y'all was dying. Y'all was scared to shake your own friend's hand when that shit came out. How dare you, motherfucker? You wouldn't give motherfucker a hug come on now. Are you kidding me? Steph Curry gotta go. I mean, I'm Jordan. I don't mind. Now he's a kid. Fuck that. Nigga, that's Magic. You can't talk about Magic, son. Magic can ruin your career.
Oh my goodness.
How dare you, motherfucker? How dare you? He's Starbucks next time.
All right, Dr. Budsy, one of these has got to go.
I think Seth Curry's a great basketball player. I wish I could play as well as he did or does. I'm just an old, short, bald-headed white guy. But Seth has to go because the other two they got a lot more toxic male energy.
Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me right now. Next up, would you rather a super funny OG comedian or a new comedian who sells tickets? How about you, Dr. Budsy? Who you going with?
Well, if you sell tickets, I mean, if you bring in the people in, a lot more people like you. So I want to provide entertainment. So I would prefer comedians that are funny.
Okay, I like it.
To me, like, I'm not funny. So.
Depends on who you ask. All right, comedian G Dane, which one you going with? The OG or the one that sells tickets?
I mean, what is considered an OG? Somebody that we've been watching 20, 30 years, or is it somebody of a certain age? Like he said, it's about being over the funny. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck if it's a dog on a unicycle juggling flaming pinballs. I don't give a damn. If they're coming in, that means as comedians get paid. Easy call.
Easy call. Love it. Stan, how about you?
See this gray hair? OG every day, all the time.
What is one of the benefits to having the OG versus the newbie that sells the tickets?
You can always teach them. You can always teach. There's something you can always learn from an OG.
I love it. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Virginia, what say you? The OG or the new comedian that sells tickets?
I come from the old school that if you're out on a date watching a show with your old lady and your old man, as a man, you want your old lady to get like excited about the night, right? I have yet to see one new entertainer to get my dick wet. So I am going with OGs because they know how to tickle a woman's brain to get her all ready for her old man. It's like the pregame. They pregame you guys. They're helping you all out. OG all the way. Helping a brother out.
The infamous Marcus Creekwater. Who we going with?
I'm going with the OG because they didn't get her dick wet. Did they get her dick wet? I'm going with the OG.
Going with the OG. I love it. All right, Henry, where you going?
I like them that sell tickets. Some of them all right, but I'm gonna go with the OG because they more stable. They probably got better credit. They wife probably didn't left them, and I got a chance to get them. So I'm gonna go with the OG. I'm gonna go with the OG. Yeah,
I love her reasoning. All right, Lisa D. Where we going?
I am going to take the OG because look, the OG is going to show up in a limousine, dressed nice, feeling nice, and already got his stuff together. Whereas the newbie still gotta learn some stuff. And plus, the OG will already have his own following. And plus, I might get to ride in the limousine. So, yeah, I will take the OG. OG for 100.
OG 400. Randy Holton, which way you going?
I'm going with the OG. You know, he's got the most experience. But a bunch of people show up to see the new guy, and what if he bombs?
Yeah, that is definitely a thought. All right, Lloyd Legacy Sharp, you get the last word on this. Would you rather a super funny OG comedian or a new comedian who sells tickets?
Okay, here in Boston, I've seen a lot of new comedians. Some of them are pretty good. A lot of them aren't. We're assuming that new comedians are just going to sell tickets. Who says that an OG comedian can't? I'm going with the OG.
Hey, now that's one way to look at it. Okay. Next question. Should a comedian that has a supportive fan base be paid more than one that does not? Lloyd Legacy Sharp, what do you think?
I mean, fuck. Here's the thing. Look. So, hold on.
BB.
Look, just hear me out. Hear me out, okay? It may sound unconventional, but Chris D'Elia has a bigger following than I do. Does he deserve to get paid more? Ask the children.
Ask the children. Okay, we gonna do that next time. Randy, what say you? Should the comedian that has the more supportive fan base be paid more than the one that does not?
I think it's all about they show up. I mean, these guys have a fan base and they don't show up, and it's whoever shows up gets paid. That's what I think.
I love it. See, Randy be on it. Randy be on it. All right, Lisa D, what say you?
I say you can buy a fan base. So, you know, you really can't go by how good a person is or how funny they are by their fan base. Because sometimes they got that fan base because they did some crazy crap over the weekend. And people were like, did you see what he did to that cow and that donkey? You know, and that's why the fan base. Funny, because they did some crazy crap over the weekend. So I don't think necessarily that they should get paid more. I don't. No.
Oh, okay. Henny B, how about you?
Honey, baby. Listen, I'm with my sister Lisa on this one. I didn't open for, you know, an internet sensation or a TikTok sensation. And he wasn't funny. And people was in the audience after I got off going, why you wasn't the headliner? Me too. I'm thinking the same thing. So yeah, just because you got, you know, 5 million followers, don't make it. Don't.
Okay, so that's another no. All right, infamous Marcus Creekwater, what say you?
I'm kind of torn because, like, are those fans coming and paying to see these shows? If they paying, I'm playing. And shit, hey, you got to think about it like that. If they paying to see the shows, and hell yeah, you should get paid more. You brought the people in.
Okay, I like it. Depends. All right, Virginia Diaz Harper. Should a comedian that has a supportive fan base be paid more than one that does not?
You know what? First of all, when we are starting out, if we're getting paid, that means someone's supporting us and letting us dream and doing our shit. And we're lucky to have that one person being that supportive fan base. They may not even know your fucking comedy. They just support you as a human fucking being. As far as being paid more over the other, that's some bullshit. I know supportive fan base, I don't get shit. They don't get $1. They can even say, go fund me. I'm like out of work and I haven't gotten any hits. They're not, no one's even hitting them up for $1. So you know what? Fuck that shit. Get one supportive patron. Do your shit. Fuck it all. Fuck it.
Hey, I love her. Stan, what say you?
Well, are we talking about two headliners or just a supportive guy he just knows a lot of people and they put him on the show? Because that's a different thing. If they're both equally at the headliner level, then nah, he shouldn't. He shouldn't.
Okay, I'm digging it. How about you, comedian G Dane? What say you?
Now, I was listening. I I dig my sis Virginia all day on what she said right there. But as far as what Stan was saying, she when she say supportive, I'm talking to motherfuckers that's dropping $25 at that dough, that's paying us out. You always know that they ain't keep going back to money, right? Now, I don't give a damn if they leave after you get off stage. They came in that dough. They went to that bar. They ate some chicken wings and shit. I just need to get paid. I don't give a fuck if your family was full of people. Bring in supportive crowd. I fuck these views and shit. I need the motherfuckers that the dough come on to that show. Easy call.
Easy call. I love it. He got all serious too. How about you, Dr.
Love
Budsy?
it.
Should
Love
a comedian that has a supportive fan base be paid more than one that does not?
Well, I do think, if they have a fan base that supports the venue and the producer, and it's a bigger show, more commercially productive, that performer should probably get paid more because they were able to bring their fans to see them at this show. So I think, if you can bring the people, you should earn the bucks.
I like it. Y'all are on a roll. All right, let's keep it rolling. Whose job is it to bring the butts to put in the seats? The promoter, the comedian, or both? Henny B.
Well, it depends on what kind of show it is. It depends on what level you are in this game. At my level, when I hit a city, I'm going to TJ Maxx, Target, Ross, Walmart, everywhere, handing out flyers because I need you there. I might get a bonus. But if you the promoter, you probably need this to pay your mortgage. So I'm going to need you to do it.
I love you. Lisa D, what say you?
I say my job, if I'm the comedian, is to be the comedian. I'll invite a few folks, but that promoter better get on their job because that's what they do. That's part of their name. Promote. Show promoter and do a good job at it. Because if the seats are empty, it's not because I'm not funny. It's because you didn't do your job, promoter.
Ooh, Randy Holden, what say you?
Well, you definitely need to bark your own show. I mean, that's for sure. I'll get out and kind of sell tickets for my own show. No doubt about it. And sure, I'd be in the middle of Walmart telling jokes, telling people who I am. Bet on that. But promoter, you better do some flyers or something.
I love the advice. All right, Lloyd Legacy Sharp, what say you?
As comics, it will help if we promote our own show. We promote the show we're on, but it's not our job. You're the promoter. Like Lisa said, promote. It's in the name.
I love you guys. He said you're the promoter, promote. All right, the infamous Marcus Creekwater, what say you?
I support what both these motherfuckers just said, like 2 double D titties and underwire bras. It's your mother. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my little bit of whatever. It's in your motherfucking name. My name ain't Marcus, the fucking promoter, is it?
Ooh-wee. All right, Virginia, what say you?
Way back when, starting out in the game, when learning about promoting and doing comedy, this lady that promoted her show gave me 5 drink tickets. I was like, damn, you're paying me for my 3 minutes? Hell yeah. She's like, no, those are for you to pass out for promoting your show. Now, nowadays, the last 2 shows I did on stage, honey, I'm in Ohio. I rolled deep. We went 10 deep and we rolled out 10 deep. But we paid for 10 tickets. Bam! And 10 orders. Bam!
I love it. Stan, what
I be
say you?
rolling.
Well, if I have a door deal, I gotta promote. But if I don't have a door deal, that's the promoter's job.
Baby.
Ooh, you guys are really
Ooh,
bringing the
good deal.
knowledge. I think people
Good deal.
appreciate that. How about you, comedian G Dane? What say you?
Man, I agree with my boys. Look, promoter that show. I'm gonna promote myself, but we comedians. If we sitting here and y'all watching us, that means we actually have jobs and other shit to do. You know what I mean? We can't sit there all motherfucking day and share and like all day. You know what I'm saying? But you can promote yourself. So I agree with my boy. I agree with my family on that. Because I don't have to go back there and make my own burger when I go to McDonald's. Why the fuck am I passing out flyers at the cars on windshields at Walmart?
Love
Easy
you.
go.
All right, Dr. Budsy. Whose job is it to bring the butts to put in the seats? The promoter, the comedian, or both? You get the last word. Let's go. Dr. Budsy?
Loaded.
All right, moving on. All right, so next question is, if you had to choose, would it be a 5-minute set at the Improv, B, a 30-minute stand-up special for Tubi, or C, a 3 major city road trip tour in an RV? Comedian G Dane, which one you choosing?
You know, damn well, I'm a sauce in the city outside cat. Don't play. I'm taking the RV, nigga. Let's beer up. Let's get some fun. Let's stop at every little spot and sauce in the city with them. Easy call. All the
Bam.
time. I don't
Easy.
care if it's super care.
Dan, which one are you choosing?
That's tough. That's tough.
I know, right?
Being at the Improv, the energy is so high. I love the energy, but I think I would take the tour. I'll take the tour.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, so since you would take the tour, which 3 cities would you go to?
DC, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland.
I love it. We might need to look up some people over there.
I like them 3.
Virginia, how about
No.
you? Which one are you choosing?
I'm all about the adventure. I'm fucking 48 and almost dropped dead 2 years ago. Fuck that shit. I want 3 cities on my Zoom mics that I met my friends. I want to be in Hawaii for the first show with Anarchy in person with Erica. I want to be in the Las Vegas with Brenda Brown and the crew. I want to see Las Vegas through her eyes. And the next one be in Nebraska. Yeah. With fucking Brooke Barcel. I want to meet the people that fit into my life. Fuck yeah. 3-city tour coming at you. Virginia Harper. All hearts and unicorn parts. 10 drinks minimum.
Marcus Creekwater, which one you taking?
The 3-city tour for this reason. I can get bitches pregnant in 3 major cities and they'll never guess about where the fuck I'm at.
Oh no. Which one you taking?
I just hope he ain't coming to my city. That's what I was thinking when he said that. I was wanting to know what the pay was for each before I answered, but I'm with my folks. I'm going, I'm 51 and fun, so I'm going on the 3-city tour, baby. I'm going to kick it, and I gotta come to Vegas with the sis. I've been there, but I'm gonna come back with Brenda Brown. The other 2 don't matter.
I mean,
Just
we
Vegas.
can go.
Just
We
Vegas
can go
all that
from
matter.
there. We can go from Vegas. We can figure it out from here. That's what we gonna do.
Gas money.
Lisa D, which one you going with?
I am taking the road trip. We're going to be on the road again. Heck, we're going to be having fun. And I know it's going to be high as heck in the back. So, I'm going to be driving because I won't be doing none of that wacky weed and probably drinking like everybody else will. Yeah, we'll take the RV ride because that would be amazing fun and a little vacation at the same time looking at all the sights. Oh, I would love that.
I definitely agree. How about you, Randy Holton? Which way you going?
I was thinking about the TV thing because you could see a lot of people, but the tour would be so cool. LA, New York, Chicago, start from Las Vegas where you're at, and we get a wagon train.
Oh man, we do a wagon train, like a whole wagon train. That might be fun, Randy. I think you might be on to something. Like, I think that would be one of those things that I would not mind doing, and I do not like road trips. So let's get Lloyd Legacy Sharp. How about you, sir? Which one are you choosing?
Well, before I get into that, as far as the wagon train thing, I like the idea, but it didn't work so well for Oregon Trail. That notwithstanding, I'm old. That notwithstanding, road trip. I know my limits. I am a 5 to 25-minute type guy. I'm not going to take a 30-minute special and risk ruining it just to get it on my CV. Give me the road trip.
I love it. You guys are a lot of fun. I can tell you that. And Lloyd, I would go anywhere with you. I promise you, I'd be like, I don't even care where it is. I'm just going. Well, I'm glad that we got to know you guys all better because now it's time for my turn for comedy. And this
Oh,
is the part that we promised y'all, which is the 3 minutes of funny from the infamous Marcus Creekwater. So let's check in with our first contestant. All right. Marcus, are you ready to do this?
Ready.
All right, everybody else in the studio, please turn your screens off. I'm about to set the clock. I know he's looking like he's sweating. This one is going to be one for the record books. Everybody else, screens off, screens off. Okay, everybody got their screens off. I am going to put everybody in the studio. So pay close attention because Marcus, let's just reiterate what's going on here. You get $1 for every screen you turn on in this 3 minutes, or you get 25 for the whole set. Ooh, clock is set. My turn for comedy. Let's get it.
Well, first off, I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to have something else under my belt other than this little ass dick. This motherfucker little, and it got a hook in it, so I can't do nothing with fish with this motherfucker. And really, the main part why I'm glad to be here is y'all got me away from them 3 little what the fucks up the road I call my kids. Every time they do something, I end up saying, what the fuck? I got a 17-year-old girl. She's just mean as hell. One day I fucked around and ate all her goddamn gummy bears. I ate the label off them motherfuckers. She got mad as shit. So what she do is she wait till the next day, go buy some more gummy bears. But what she didn't tell me is she replaced all the motherfuckers with Ducalax and goddamn melatonin. Tell me why I was shit and sleepy for 2 goddamn days. Every goddamn time I farted, I had to yawn. I'm up here taking naps and taking craps. And then one time, let me tell you, I motherfucker doing shit that no father should ever catch their teenage child doing other than fucking. It's just as worse. Y'all, I caught this motherfucker taking a whole bath. A whole bath. And if you don't know what the whole bath is, that's when you hit the Hollywood hot spots. Left, right, center, and the goddamn butt. And I know what a whole bath means. That means either you finna fuck or you been fucking. And I can't have that shit going on in my house under my goddamn watch. I swear to God, I can't. And then I got a fucking 14-year-old son. You know what 14-year-old boys love to do? He in the bathroom pulling on his goddamn self like a fucking lawnmower with no goddamn gas in it. And I ain't fucked up about that. The only thing is, I be telling him, son, it's not what you doing, it's how the fuck you do it. Such as, don't be in this bitch jacking off with the goddamn heater on in the summertime, nigga. Every time I come in the bathroom after you, it smell like hot pizza sauce and fucking knuckle dust. What the fuck you doing in here, boy? And I swear to God, it's like he's a new breed musty. And it's like this day and age to be a teenager, you gotta be musty for 40 days and 40 motherfucking nights. I swear to God. This nigga walked by me the other day and I swear he had some weed on him. I'm like, damn, nigga, roll up. Musty than a motherfucker. And then one time, I swear to God, we walked in motherfucking Walmart on the automotive side, and I heard the onions talking shit about this nigga in the fruit and vegetable section. I'm talking about going straight up ham. We walked down the motherfucking deodorant aisle, and his armpits are acting like a kid all scared straight, talking about, you can't do nothing to me. You can't touch me. This ain't real. I'm going home after this. And then I got a 6-year-old son. I love the... This time?
Not yet.
Oh, I thought he said time. Then I got a 6-year-old son. I love the fuck out of him. See, he got developmental issues, so he can't walk and talk yet. So he, you know what I'm saying, he got cerebral palsy. No ahs. I can't get no sympathy for my son.
Oh,
Thank you,
there
because
you
he
go.
didn't all. I couldn't do the fucking joke. So, you know what I'm saying? He can't walk and talk just yet, and it's fucked up, but there's a little upside to it. I ain't got to worry about him walking in on me fucking no time soon. And if he do walk in now, guess what? He ain't gonna say nothing. That's one motherfucker right now. I ain't got to worry about him running off on me and telling my goddamn secrets. And swear to God, I love him. I asked him about this joke before I even did it, and y'all know what he said?
What?
Nothing. He can't talk much. And he getting to the point, he just graduated from pre-K, and he getting to the point in life where he losing teeth and shit like that. And you know that's cool, except at one point in time, this nigga was losing like 3 or 4 teeth in a matter of 2 or 3 days, and I got concerned in the motherfucker. Because I'm like, either you growing up too motherfucking fast or you doing meth. It's one of the goddamn two. I swear to God, man. And I'm over here trying to make some money being stupid because my mama was the first motherfucker to know I was dumb. She said, I knew your ass was stupid when we gave you a 6-letter name, nigga, and you fucked up 7 of them. There's no fucking triangle in Marcus, you dumb bitch.
Oh my God. Time. Y'all give it up for Marcus Creekwater. And yay. And I think you have earned 9 $. We had one holdout, but let's get some feedback from your crowd. All right, Randy Holton, what made you turn that screen on?
Well, the laxative gummy bears. I thought that was pretty funny. That kind of gives you a run of the mouth, doesn't it?
Gave me a run of the ass.
I love it. How about you, Lisa? Because you are generally a critic. So what made you turn that screen on?
He was funny. He hit the parent funny bone in me. When you start talking about bad kids and kids doing nasty stuff, it's like, yeah, you got me. You got me. He was very funny with it. Yeah.
I had to turn on my camera when he said he was in there yanking it like a lawnmower with no gas. I was like, that took some strength right there.
He might be doing a little hard, too hard. You know.
How about you, Virginia Diaz Harper? What made you turn that screen on?
Oh my God. Anything that when a father can go back and say, them motherfuckers. Yes, I get it. I love all the parent bits and stuff. Oh my God. It was a whole. I wanted to hear more. I knew you have more. Dame más. Give me more.
My God.
I got $1.
The sun bit. All right, Lloyd Legacy Sharp. I know you're a comedy critic. What made you turn that screen on?
Well, for being completely transparent, I turned the screen on after the set was over so I could join back in the show and give him applause. It's not because he wasn't funny, but generally on this show, unless I'm doubled over out of my seat, I don't turn the camera on. I was laughing, but I was not doubled over out of my seat, mostly because I'm not a father and I can't relate as much, which means he's more of a man than I am, and I respect him for that. But he was funny. I just wasn't out of my seat, and that's how I do this thing on the show.
I love it, Lloyd Legacy Sharp. So I did not count correctly, because I did see 2 screens, but when I pushed the button, there was your face. So I was like,
I always come on to applaud, but I didn't turn it on during the set because I was trying to do it the way I usually do it.
I understand. Thank you, Lloyd. How about you, comedian G Dane? What made you turn your screen on?
Well, like I said, I got my shit here. You know, I hear a lot of dick jokes. Hell, Shaquan is with me a lot. But I like you know, the shit and sleeping, the Dokalax joke. I thought that kind of got me. Y'all know I talk a gang of shit. The handicapped son, That's what threw me, and I love that shit because if it's really real, you an ignorant ass snake. And
Oh yeah,
easy
it
call, I love it.
I love you, Stan. How about you? What got that screen on?
Gummy bears. That's a great joke. I like that bit. I really like that bit.
Okay. I like gummy bears too. I really really do. And but it definitely was his son. I got a soft spot for fathers in comedy, but that's good. Thank you, Stan. How about you, Dr. Budsy? What turned your screen
When
on?
he started with his kids, I knew the first thing out of his mouth was hilarious, and that got me. I mean, it was just about, and that was real soon. I knew he was going to be funny, but when he started on with his kids, because I know how I was as a father.
Okay, I love it. The fatherhood jokes. Now, here we go with the other standout who refused to turn on that screen. What made you just not push the button, Henny B?
I did push the button. I was pushing the button, but I had to pray first because I got one foot in the grave, and he got to talk about special babies, and I was like, God, you know my heart now. But he funny, so don't take me right now. I'ma hit this button. We gonna give this dollar, okay? But it's all in comedy, Lord, because you know my heart. And so I was like, Jesus, don't play. And so but he was funny. He was funny from the beginning. When the gummy bear joke came out, I was like, oh, he's strategic like a mug. And then he kept going, and the whole bath. I got a daughter. I got that, and I got mad a little bit because I was thinking about that helping when she was young, want to punch her. And then, but when he got to the special baby, I knew I had to say some prayers before I hit the button because God wasn't going.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I understand.
But he can have my. I mail you. You got cash if I send you $1 if I hit it too late.
Oh my, no.
Get it.
Actually, he wins one for me, one for Randy, one for Lisa, one for Stan, Dr. Budsy, Virginia, comedian G Dane. So that is $7 that you win. And Lloyd Legacy Sharp was the one holdout, but that's because he's not a parent, which we understand. Because if you are a parent like the whole bath, okay, I can't even tell you when I first did it, my mama hit me so hard, and I was like, why you hit me? And she was like, how the fuck do you know about a whole bath? And I'm like, my friends, pow, 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 pow. And I was like, you know what? I will never take another one in my life. I don't need to even know about them. So y'all give it up one more time for the infamous Marcus Creekwater. Woohoo! And go ahead and tell them where they can find you and more of your kind of funny, sir.
Well, if you got a warrant like me, you can find me in your local jail cell.
Oh my God.
Or you can out of your house for change and cigarettes and shit like that. But I'm on Facebook at Marcus Dion Creekwater. All my social media and stuff is linked to that. So I ain't finna take all this damn time trying to remember all them fucking names I created when I was high. So just go on there and you'll see my ugly ass like now.
Oh, geez. Well, y'all give it up one more time for
Hello?
Marcus Creekwater. You didn't lose. You made $7. Now this is going to be the fun part. Randy, what can you buy with $7?
Oh God.
$7?
7 whole dollars. What can you get?
$7. And you get a case of old Milwaukee beer.
Hey, I like it. Lisa, what can you buy with $7?
Anything I want at Dollar Tree. Anything I want at Dollar Tree. $1.25. So I can buy me probably about 5 things at Dollar Tree.
I love it. Henny B, what can you get with $7?
A fifth of a day because it's 40.
I love you. Stan, what can you get with $7?
Oh, they just took a bath.
You guys are too much. How about you, comedian G Day? What you buying with your $7?
2 of these for $4 2 blunts for $1. Already got weed and an old bitch whose check come late in the month. Easy go.
Hey, Lloyd Legacy Sharp, what can you give for $7?
7 cans of Arizona.
You know what? And I
Nerd.
love Arizona iced tea. Like, so I am totally down. Virginia Diaz Harper, what can you give for $7 whole?
All I hear is Mama Tam in my head. Always have the $7 in your pocket. It's a danger money. You need it, emergency. I'm like, damn, inflation would probably be like 15 nowadays, but 7, you keep that shit in your pocket.
Hey, I love it. Well, we've come to the end of the show, which you know what that means. It's game time. We cannot get out of here without playing one of our most famous games in the show's history, and we love it. Whenever he comes by, we love to play it with him because he is amazing at it. All right, so this is the segment of Sell That Skew, and first of all, I am going to pick 3 contestants. We're going to do Lisa D. So grab the thing nearest to you on your left. Clock is set. 60 seconds to sell that skew. Let's go.
Hello, ladies, and you Trump supporter ladies. Have you ever wondered, dang, how do I find my man's tiny peenie? Well, I got just the thing for you to help you find that tiny peenie. Tiny peenie holders. That's right, tiny peenie holders. You just take these tiny peenie holders and reach down there, and then you can find your man's tiny peenie. And you know what? It's 10% off for all you Trumpsters. That's right, tiny peenie holder, tiny peenie holder. So you can find your peenie. That's right. That's what it is. Tiny peenie holder. Only $95 to hold your tiny little peenie.
I love it. The tiny peenie holder. All right. Next up, we have Henny B. Grab the thing nearest to you on your right. And clock is set for 60 seconds. Rest of the cast, sell that.
Sell that skew.
Woo! You know what? I just got in from a date and I need a whole bath. I smell a little unfresh and I ain't got nothing around to do it. But guess what? I might can fool my mama if I smell like this candle that smell like fresh coochie. You too can have a fresh coochie candle. If you just call me, I got you, girl. She'll never know a thing. Just burn it and blow like you did him tonight.
I love it. Okay, Lloyd Legacy Sharp, grab the thing nearest to you to your right. The clock is set. Rest of the cast,
Sell
that
You.
let's
Working.
go.
Hello again. Have you ever wondered exactly what men are thinking and what logic they are using when they mansplain? Well, I happen to have a book here that contains all the logic that is behind men's logic when they mansplain. And as you can see, the book is empty. Because there is no logic behind mansplaining. There is no logic behind repeating what a woman says back to her just so she can hear herself talk twice. And there is no mansplaining logic behind being an egotistical bastard and having no excuse for it other than I'm a man and I can because my ego is more fragile than my balls. And if you need to figure out exactly why that is, here's a book containing all of the logic. None!
I love it.
How much is it? How much is it?
We have some good items on the block. All right, Randy Holton, you have enough sauce in the city dollars to purchase one of these items. Which one will it be and why?
Well, as much as I would like to smell vagina 24/7, I probably shouldn't do that.
No.
I might do something detrimental to myself. So, not that. I myself to have a bigger penis, so I don't need tweezers. I would think tongs would work better for me.
Oh,
Whoa.
I'm thinking the mansplaining book. 'Cause, man, you can't explain that shit.
I love it. All right. One for the mansplaining book. All right, Lisa D, you do get a vote. That's what it is here in America. One person, one vote. Message, you can't buy your own peony holder, but which of the other two items will you go with? The coochie candle or the mansplaining book?
You know, as a mother of a child who used to do some messed up stuff, and I would used to smack her upside the head for it. To save a child from child abuse, I would say, give me that coochie candle, just for the future, not smackdown of a child.
Hey, all right, Henny B, you got one vote for your coochie candle, but you can't buy your own. So which one will you go with, the peony holder or the mansplaining book?
well, if he got a small peenie, he gonna have to splain something. I'm kind of torn, but because the peenie holder works for multiple things. I can put my eyelashes on with it too. I'm gonna go with the tiny peenie holder.
Okay, one for the peony holder, one for the coochie candle, and one for the mansplaining book. All right, the infamous Marcus Creekwater, you have enough sauce in the city dollars to purchase one of these items. Which one will it be?
All right, dig this. I already got 3 of the small penny holders, so you actually behind on that. So I don't need that. And as for the book, I don't even look like a nigga that reads, so you can throw that shit out real fucking quick.
Oh God.
3, I take the whole bath candle. That way I can light that bitch as soon as I run in the house from doing some shit I ain't got no business doing. And I can throw my old lady off and make her think, nah, bitch, that's just the HBCU. The whole bath candle. Understand?
I love you. I love you. All right, Stan, you have enough sauce in the city dollars to purchase one of these items. Which one will it be and why?
The coochie candle. I love the smell of coochie in the morning.
Sick bastard.
It's got to be it. Gotta be it.
The coochie candle it is. All right, comedian G Dane, which one will it be and why?
Well, my boy got 3, but I guess his credit must be bad because I got this for the homegirl. Hey, you said you need one. Well, if you get it quick, they ship them fast. So I already got that one. But I got to go for the mansplain. I like that. That's what I'm buying.
Okay, the mansplaining. I like it. So 2 for the mansplaining, 3 for the coochie candle, and 1 for the peony holder. All right, Lloyd Legacy Sharp, you can't buy your own mansplaining book because you already have one. So out of the peony holder and the coochie candle, which one will it be and why?
God damn it. Well, let's be transparent here. As a 36-year-old virgin boy, which I would not admit on national television unless it were true. I'm not ready. I'm not old enough for the candle. Not yet. However, I know some people in my life, especially when it comes, if not literally, because I haven't inspected, but figuratively, I know some people that could really use just a visual of a peony holder to show them exactly how short their stature is in maturity. So even if it's just for something metaphorical to use at an ignorant person, and I know a lot of ignorant people, I'm taking a peony holder.
Okay, taking the peony holder. Okay, how about you, Virginia Diaz Harper? Which one will it be and why?
Okay, straight up. From Thailand, we have pee-pee holder too. Look how big and little at the same time. Look how long. It scratch your back. It scratch his back. And it beat him up to get the fuck out of the pussy. Get out, little dick. Get out, big dick. Get away from my pussy. Big. but
I,
I'm fun.
I think you're gonna take the peony holder. If I'm
The peony holder. Yeah, the peony
Not
holder.
like,
Okay, so
not
I
just like
think
that.
if I'm correct, there's 3 for the peony holder and 3 for the coochie candle. All right, so out of these 2, we're gonna have to take a revote. Now you can only buy the peony holder or the coochie candle. So let's get another look at it. Come on, Lisa Wood. You have 30 seconds to give us some more on the peony holder.
Yes, you do need peony holder. If your peony is like I get to blow it, you need the penny holder. If your penny is so small that she gotta go look through it and still can't find it, you need the penny holder. If you can stand at the toilet and not need to hold the pee, you need the penny holder. That's right. The penny holder can help you out. The holder can help somebody find your tiny penny.
I love it. All right, Henny B, you have 30 seconds to tell us a little bit more about the coochie candle.
Look, one size fits all. Your coochie might not be fresh that day. Your girl coochie might not be fresh that day. You might want to jack off and just have the smell in the room so you don't seem so perverted. You need this. It burns slow and it burns long. You need this. Just call me at 1-800-555. Get a coochie.
I love it. Randy Holton, out of these 2 items, which one will it be and why?
Got to be a vagina candle. I mean, I guess I would just bask in it. Just light it and then just bask it like incense. Like you turn incense all day long and all night long. Just sleep to it, eat to it, you drink to it. Yeah, day and night. Vagina candles. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, the infamous Marcus Creekwater, the peony holder or the coochie candle?
Yes, get a coochie. How can I invest in stock with you motherfuckers? If I could just get the whole stock of pussy candles or like pussy incense, if you will. Do y'all have pussy potpourri or something like that? That would be grand. I like to put pussy on a hamburger if that would be feasible. We can even make pussy pops, but ultimately we're gonna start with the pussy candle if that's all right with y'all.
I love it. 2 for the coochie candle. How about you, Stan? Did they
I
change
love the smell of coochie in the morning. Got to get the candle.
the candle? All right, comedian G. Dane, what say you?
Well, I gotta go with the coochie candle because guess what? First of all, if you grown, well, see, I got a dick, and here goes the code. Before you had a dick, you had a penis. Now, how in the fuck, if it ain't got an S on it, what the fuck is a penis? God damn. Honestly, I'm going with the candle all day. Shit, a penis? You might scratch your dick vein off with the tip of that tweezer. Yeah, that shit is sharp.
Lloyd Legacy Sharp, out of these 2 items, which one will it be and why?
All right, soldier. How are the children? We're taking the peony holder. Not for myself. I'm fine. There's a lot of people out there that got, you understand? There's a people out there that got all the big dick energy, but none of the dick to go with it. And those people need something to hold when they get all sad and crying in their feelings. And that's what I'm going to use the peony holder, even if it's only metaphorically.
Love you.
Yeah.
Virginia Diaz Harper, the peony holder or the coochie candle?
Okay, love you, Lisa. But if I burn that pee-pee one, and go with the candle, I heard that they had a penis version one that you light the tip and it burns the fuck down. Now, does it smell like penis burning? No? Okay. Well, if I light the coochie candle and it's a 3-wick burner, no bitches are going to want to come to my house. Fuck yeah. You smell the coochie in here? It's all over the house, in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in my room. Yeah, my coochie is all over. Oh, you smell it on the porch too? 25 feet radius. Coochie.
I love you.
That bitch smell like coochie.
Everyone.
Well, congratulations, Henny B. You pulled it out at the end with the infamous coochie candle. So go ahead and give your shout out to the Academy.
First of all, I'd like to thank my mother and my father for creating such a beautiful person. I'd like to. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you guys. I might create one. Because I think my coochie smells kind of nice. So I might create one since y'all want to invest in stuff. I'm just saying we can make millions, pour it back in the Sauce in the City, make millions more. You know what I'm saying?
I love y'all. I love all of y'all. Y'all give it up one more time for Henny B and the Coochie Candle. And we have come to the end of this episode, but you know what we like to do at the end of every episode, because as I tell you guys now, people got me fucked up, and they must realize that you must always pay homage to those who have come before you, because without them, there would be no you. You couldn't have made it to where you are. So please, if you are tuning in today or tomorrow or beyond, because I know at one point you will, please take that to heart. So we are going to do the shout outs, and let's see who's in the audience. Ooh, we have Tim Merch in the audience. I don't even know who he is, but he says, "Thank you, gorgeous." And so our shout outs are going to be to him because he was the first one. Hold on, wait, no, I'm wrong. The first one in the audience was our girl Shaquan, and she says, "Hey y'all, even though we love you, Tom Merch, we love you, but Shaquan was up first, so our shout outs are going to go to our Miss Ma'am Shaquan. Randy Holton, you are up first, so go ahead and shout out to those who have helped you in your career, and end it with a shout out to our girl Shaquan. Let's get it."
Well, there were people like Lenny Bruce back in the day. He was the first blue comedian. He got thrown out of so many bars, and I believe he was arrested a few times. So people like that, Rodney Dangerfield, Kenny Vick, people like that, they were all stand-up comedians. I think they started in strip clubs. They would tell jokes in between naked women. That's how come they got started. But thank God for me and who I am and where I'm at. And thank everybody here in the show. We're all making a great show here. And Shaquan, way to go. Show up. Show up. Make yourself counted. Watching the show. That's what we're talking about. Bring the whole family. Cousins of cousins. Mom, dad, grandpa, great grandma, great grandpa. Lost family. Bring everybody. That's what we're talking about. Way to go, Shaquan.
Shout out. All right, Lisa D, you are up next. Go ahead and shout out, and your last should be to Shaquan. Let's go.
Shout out to Sauce in the City and Brenda Brown for making this all possible. Thank you very much. And what's it called? Yazzer?
Yizer. Yizer.
Yazzer. You know, there's a word in German that's called Scheiser. That's kind of like Yazzer. But anyway, yeah. And I want to thank, of course, Tully's and Terre Haute for giving me a spot to do my little Sip and Tea with Lisa D. And I would like to thank the Verve for giving me a stage. And Shaquan, thank you for being the diva that you are, Shaquan. Shout out to you for being the comedian and the funny lady you are. Shaquan, I love you. Mwah!
Oh, that's always a shout out, and shout out to you, Miss Elisa Wood. I love your hair, by the way. Shout out to you. You look gorgeous and beautiful as always. Next up, we have Henny B. Go ahead and shout out and give a word to our girl Shaquan.
All right. Well, first, I'd like to thank myself. No, I'm just kidding. I want to give a shout out to Sauce in the City. First of all, because this platform is amazing. And if you ain't part of this family, you need to be trying to claw your way in, because Brenda Brown is the stuff. Okay. Now that I've said that, I got some shouts out for a whole lot of people. Thank you to my daughter, wherever she is in this world, creating the things she's creating, because she gives me the inspiration to embarrass her every day. Thank you to God, who's up there high-fiving with my mama right now, wanting to transfer her to hell because she let me talk this way. I don't know. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to my oncologist for keeping me living so I can keep people laughing.
Yes.
And last but not least, Shaquan, darling, with your magnificent comedy. Darling, this is what it's about. Comedians supporting comedians. We appreciate you, girl, for being here with us tonight. Next time you need to be in the studio.
Oh, okay. Well, we shout you out, Miss Henny B, and we love you. And the reason Shaquan was not here is because of Yizer TV, we are doing a more formatted episode where you have to RSVP. And so therefore we can make sure the screen stays full and make sure that we give everybody a full chance to earn that whole $9 or $25 on this episode of My Turn for Comedy. So Shaquan out there, I had your back on this episode, but next episode you're gonna need to like put in your RSVP, girl. I love you. All right, next up we have the infamous Marcus Creekwater. Go ahead and shout out.
Shouts out to all you good people out there at South City City, Roku, and Fire Stick, and Yazm, Yickety, Yakety, the new
Yizer.
Bud Yizer.
There you go.
Bud Yizer. I get it. Shouts out to my drug dealer for giving me the weed to get in this motherfucking y'all. Shouts out for Richard Pryor for making me look at him and want to be like him and shit like that. And shouts out to Miss Shaquan. Hey girl, how you doing? Appreciate you for coming through. Listen, send me $1 since that other motherfucker would.
You already got 7. Shout out to you, Marcus Creekwater. Thank you so much for being infamous as our very first contestant on My Turn for Comedy. Payment will be coming back through your Cash App. And thank you so much. It was so much fun. And again, you can reapply to the show. So make sure you go ahead and do that. Next up, we have Stan Tennell. Go ahead and shout out.
I want to shout out to Sauce in the City and to you, Brenda. You're amazing. This is amazing. I love it. I love being here. And I want to shout out to Shaquan. Get on the show. Peace.
Shaquan, they being hard on you, girl, and it's not her fault. She normally is here. Okay, I'm just gonna tell all of y'all that she normally is here, but again, this was RSVP. And Stan, thank you so much for waking up from your nap and joining us and blessing us with your brilliance. We enjoy you all the time. It's okay. It's okay, because when I called you, I think you heard the annoyed tone of my voice, and
Yes, I did.
you got up and you
Yes,
got
I
it
did.
together. So shout out to you. I'm going to give you a big hug when I see you, which, because you live here in Vegas, will be very soon. Shout out to you, sir, and stay tuned to the green room. All right, comedian G Dang, go ahead and shout out.
You're off the top. Shout out to Sauceton City, Brenda Brown, and all my Sauceton City family. Of course, Roku and UBSN. Mama Koya, I said I'm on the way. Check me out. We'll see each other soon. Look into our new family. Hey, Yacha TV, get ready. We here. I really like to give it up to Rob, Vinny Favorito, and guess what? Stefan Braxton. I really enjoyed that. Look, I made it here because I'm a Sauce in the City fiend. It's like I get the shakes without it. And Shaquan ain't here because she did the show with me, and I had 10 minutes to get on this show. So, give my baby a break, all right? You get your ass in. Hey, Stefan, we love you here at Sauce in the City.
Shaquan,
Now,
we
easy
all love
go.
you. Yes, we all love you. And again, this was RSVP only, and we had 9 seats filled. Shout out to Dr. Budsy, who couldn't keep his Wi-Fi going. So shout out to you, comedian G Dame, for being able to bless both of the shows with your funny. We appreciate having you here. Next up, we have Lloyd Legacy Sharp. Go ahead, sir, and shout out.
Well, obviously off the top, shout out to you, Miss Brown.
I love you
Because
too.
again, for 2020 made Zoom necessary. You were already doing this. Here we are. 3 quick shout outs. Local here in Boston, Dave Radigan, giving me my first ever opportunity on a stage 6 years ago. Melissa Fernandez, Parvo, on stage inspiration for everything that I do here. You know. And the third shout out has to go to New England comedy as a whole for pretty much tolerating me for the last 6 years. Final shout out has to go with this poor girl, Siobhan, who everybody's picking on for not being here because she actually had things to do and couldn't RSVP. Leave her alone. And thank you for tuning in anyway and watching all of the talented people here. Oh, and me too.
I love you, Lloyd Legacy Sharp. I adore you. Thank you so much for giving me a copy of your schedule. I've never had to like book ahead and then have to keep remembering to go, did I miss it? Did I miss it? Did I miss it?
You think you're having a hard time keeping up with my schedule? Imagine what I'm going through.
Well, I would like to just correct you on one thing. Before COVID made online comedy amazing,
Necessary.
we were doing it, and
Right.
you were the reason why I got to keep going, because I will never forget the first and only, because I've never talked to you via telephone since that day, but I will never forget the words that you gave me and all of the just the help, the support. It was all I needed to make it here. So thank you so much. And I hope that you will start to join us more often, because as we grow leaps and bounds and we're into TV and we're going to radio, I would like nothing more than to take you along. So would you promise me that?
Yes. I think I can do
Okay.
that.
I love you. All right. Last but certainly not least, Virginia Diaz Harper, who's going to give her shout out to Shaquan, and she's going to read us a card. Hopefully, she has them close to her.
I sure do.
All right.
I sure do.
Let's
Holy
go.
cow. Well, let's just do it fast. Shaquan, girl, when I see you on my Facebook feed and I see your videos, I have to hit that shit and watch it like 10 times in a row, because that shit's funny. You take a song, you make a spin, you do your own little TikTok for me. Oh my, that's my girl. How many people have funny fucking friends? Not many of us. Zoom brought me funny fucking friends and people. Crazy, weird, obnoxious, loud, quiet, ignorant, all kinds, right? All right. Oh, and upside down. True offering. May I release the fears, the illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours alone. And that's what I say about comedy. Comedy. She's my muse. Let's see how we use her or abuse her. True offering. Bam. Love you guys.
I love you so much, Virginia Diaz Harper, and thank you so much for giving us that reading. Like I said, we have come to the end of the show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. Shout out to our new partners, Yizer TV. We love and adore you. But first and foremost, let's always thank the people who helped us to get here, and that is a Roku and UBSN TV. We love you. Thank you so much for just seeing what we could do in our world, because without you, there would be no us. Shout out to PC TV channel 21, local in Pittsburgh. Thank you so much for introducing us to the local TV channel network. Stefan, love you, Stefan Braxton, for hosting my buddies and my friends on your show. Shout out to Neva Foxworthy or Foxworth. I think it's Neva Foxworth. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for entertaining the shenanigans of us that we call Sauce in the City. There you guys are on the screen, all of the rules to get to us on Roku, just in case you smoke as much as some of us do. But we especially want to shout out to those who tune in today, tomorrow, and beyond, because without you, Well, we'd still be going, but it would be less fun. I'm telling you, it would be so much less fun than it is right now. Tom Merch, shout out to you. I was going to shout you out, but I, of course, had to take that back because you weren't the first one. But shout out to you. And I don't know who you're calling gorgeous, but maybe you could tell me about that over there in my inbox. And I also want to read the comments. Shout out to Jermaine L. Reeves. Shout out to Kim Davis Keeling, Aisha McIver Downton, Ray Love. Hey, Ray. Lloyd Legacy Sharp. He was on the show and watching. Cornelius George. Chris Crawford, he was supposed to be here tonight, but he had a family emergency. So shout out to you, Chris. Jay Monet just laughed. Shout out to the Sauce in the City family, and we want to shout out to her. Last but not least, Ty Evans. And shout out to all of my Sauce in the City folks. Yizer TV for taking a chance on us. BU Radio Network, we're coming for you. That is going to be our next move. And especially, I want to shout out to myself because without stabbing nobody in the forehead, I was able to make yet another episode, and this was amazing. Stay tuned next week, same time, same place. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for your next episode of Sauce in the City, the 9 o'clock magic hour, my turn for comedy. And next week's guest will be Dr. Budsy, and hopefully his camera and his internet will hold up. And hopefully we will be able to get that together. With that being said, y'all, we are out of here. And if you want to be a part of the show, get at me in my inbox because we do give out cold, hard money for your funny. We'll see y'all next week.